Hi all, it's Mr. Cuthbert here. My Looney group is the Taz Devils. Uh, I have a lot of visual comparisons to that. I'm in room 210, and I teach math and science. I've taught, so this is going to be like 20 years now, and I've been at Yarmouth for 12 now. And my favorite part of teaching is just interacting with the students and really getting students out into their community, and specifically in our seventh grade into the ecological world environment within Yarmouth. And I'm really looking forward to making those connections with you and also connecting you with some of the experts that I know within the field and around Maine. So I can't wait to see you guys and get to know you a little bit better next year. And hopefully you have a wonderful summer, and I'll see you soon.
Hi, soon to be seventh graders. My name is Miss Harder. I teach language arts and social studies, and my classroom is in 212, and my group is called the Tweety Bird. So if you're with me, you're a Tweety Bird, and you'll have language arts and social studies with me. You would have math and science with Mr. Cuthbert. This will be my seventh year teaching, my second year in Yarmouth. So this crazy year was my first at Harrison Middle School. Um, what I love about teaching and what I love about being in school is that every day is so different. Every day is about getting to know someone else or learning about another aspect of the group and meeting different needs, which are different each day. So I love that excitement. Next year, I'm just really looking forward to getting to know a new group of students, taking some of the things we've learned during distance learning back into the classroom and making it the best year ever. I hope you all have a great summer, and I can't wait to see you in the fall.
Hello again, everyone. Old Mr. Haggerty here again. I just wanted to say a quick hello to the rising seventh grade bunnies and Martians who will be part of the Haggerty and Menonitsa sub team. So I teach with Mrs. Menonitsa, who is simply a fabulous, wonderful, kind, thoughtful, really, really smart teacher. And she teaches social studies and science, and I teach math and language arts for our sub team. And together we do maybe what is our favorite part of seventh grade, which is 10% time. Used to be known as Genius Hour. We've renamed it simply because we do spend about 10% of our week every week working on a project that you pick, that you love, that you want to do. More on that later, for sure. But please know that Mrs. M and I are really excited. As I mentioned in the community welcome, we really have heard great things about this class as a whole, and many of you individually. I know a lot of your families personally. We've had some of your siblings. But from what your former teachers have said from 5th and 6th grade, and even some from the elementary school, and from what Mrs. Adler and Mr. McDowell say, we are in for a fabulous year. So we are looking forward to seeing you in person in the fall. We're really hoping that's the case, and we're hoping we have a full year together in person at the middle school, the way middle school ought to be. And again, we really are excited to get back to school. If you have any questions about anything in 7th grade or anything in the middle school, please do email me on my school email or call me. If you email me, I'll email you my phone number. You can call. You can have your parents call me. So anything you need, if you have any questions at all about 7th grade, especially about the Bunnies and Martians sub-team with Haggerty and Menonitsa, please do reach out and ask. We don't want you feeling at all nervous. We want you to be as excited for the fall as we are. So once again, welcome to 7th grade. Welcome to our sub-team. And we are really looking forward to meeting you all. Take care.
Hi there. Welcome to 7th grade. My name is Mrs. Menonitsa. I teach with Mr. Haggerty, and I teach science and social studies. And we have a little pet for the classroom. This is Spike. He loves his little leash and being outside. Sometimes we let him out in the classroom, which is fun, right on the floor. And so we are, as you can see on my shirt, we are the Marvin Martians if you're in my homeroom. I'm really looking forward to getting back to school though. I have been in Yarmouth at HMS in grade 7 for about, this is my 5th year. So my favorite part of teaching is laughing and learning with my students. Science and social studies rock. I mean, they're so much fun. There's so many different things that you can do with it, and I really look forward to learning with you in the fall. See you soon.
Hello, rising 7th graders. My name is Miss Hill. I teach language arts and social studies. Next year I'll be partnering with Miss Raber, who teaches social studies and science, and Mr. Gale, who teaches math and science. So you'll have a 3-person team maybe. My room, our room, if school opens up, will be found on the 2nd floor, room 209. And I've been there for, oh my goodness, this will be my 5th year. Believe it or not, I got my first teaching job in Yarmouth at Frank Harrison Middle School, and I've never looked anywhere else. This is my forever home, and actually in my interview, I told everyone that it was my Disney World, my version of Disney World, and still, I truly believe that. Even through this period of distance learning, I'm amazed by the students and what they're able to produce, and us as teachers and administrators able to collaborate and still come together to make sure that you all are successful in your learning. So here we are. My favorite part about teaching is I love read-alouds. Love them. I might do voices. I try not to talk a lot, but sometimes I have a lot to say, so I like to do like little asides or tangents, and those are my favorite. I do really enjoy those. But I don't think there's like any one thing that I don't really enjoy teaching, but I'd have to say read-alouds are probably my favorite. One thing I look forward to teaching you guys is the writing process. I love structure, I love organization, and you'll get to do that in our classroom, which is like mountain adventure themed. I'm a big hiker, or hopefully I will be as soon as things start to open up. So I can't wait to meet all of you, and I can't wait to hear about what you're reading and what you've been up to over the summer. So this is just a quick little introduction, but way more later. We're going to get to know each other very, very well. Okay, bye.
I don't know if you could see that, but that was a bee pollinating an apple blossom. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Gale, and I'm in my apple orchard right now. There's one. Watching the bees pollinate my apple blossoms. There are so many blossoms this year. I'm really excited that this fall, when you are all my students, I may see the first proper harvest of heirloom apples from my orchard. That's one of the things that I love, is to harvest and eat heirloom apples. I teach math and science. I'm in room 207 with the Roadrunners. We're in a 3 homeroom sub-team, and with the ducks and the coyotes. And I'm really looking forward to having a great fall with you all. And hopefully we'll start out the school year together, but if not, we'll be together soon enough. And I've heard great things about you all. Seriously, I have, and I hope you've heard good things about us too. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you. All right, have a great end of the school year, and we'll see you soon.
Calling all Daffy Ducks. Hey guys, I'm Mrs. Raber. I am the homeroom teacher for the Daffy Ducks. We live in room 211, down the hall on the left. And I teach science and social studies with Mr. Tate and Miss Hill next year. I have been teaching, this will be my 14th year of teaching, and my 2nd year in Yarmouth, so I'm new to Yarmouth. I stayed home for a long time with our kids, and my favorite part about teaching is just watching you guys react to learning something new and having just casual conversations about life with you guys. One thing that I look forward to teaching next year is definitely genetics. I love to teach genetics and how genes are transferred from one organism to another, and how those organisms change in their environment due to genetics, or how the environment changes due to genetics. So I look forward to seeing you all in our hangout for the Daffy Ducks and the Coyotes and the Roadrunners.